don't use Mattel anymore. That kind of sounds weird. But what I'm trying to say is, we can't support Mattel anymore. At least I'm not going to be supporting Mattel in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I don't buy a whole lot of stuff ever since the whole Engine Go crap, only really to destroy it and stuff. But I'm done buying stuff from Mattel until they fix their act, which means we're probably never going to buy stuff. If you don't know, go onto Twitter, just search it up. But basically, the short version of what happened this week is basically, so Mattel introduced Bruno, which, okay, I gotta stress this, I am not saying anything against anyone has any conditions whatsoever. I am just talking about the character and Mattel, okay? Okay, so Mattel introduced an autistic character named Bruno, and everyone was up and like really excited because it seemed like Mattel was trying to support the autistic community, you know, spread some love behind it and show that no matter what you are born with, or no matter what you can still do whatever you want in life. And it was really actually kind of cool. And that Bruno is like the only reason people liked All Engines Go. Seriously, if you scroll through Twitter, people will complain endlessly about All Engines Go, but then people say, oh, no, it is Bruno, which makes it a great show. Which I would disagree that one character doesn't make a show good, but whatever. He was definitely a good character, I agree. But during a lawsuit with Mattel, stuff came out basically saying, autistic people aren't in our best interest. So basically, like they always do, they were just using a actual thing that people have to deal with and using it to make profit and make themselves look better. It was just a checklist for them. All it was like, look, we have this character that's like, we're diverse, like, watch our show, give us that money, buy the products. And people flock to that. Like always, people suck it up and go and buy the stuff. Like, oh, Mattel is a great company. But I want to share with you just how many times Mattel has done this same shit. So let's go back to a time right when the franchise was in its peak dying era. Ooh, Journey Beyond Sodor. There was two characters, Theo and Lexi. Both of them supposedly had some sort of something that they just had no control over. I think Theo was supposed to be autistic, whatever. So, they pushed it. They didn't actually push it that much, but, it was out there, right? Like, they made these characters and then never used them again. It's like, oh, look, we're going to be diverse, and then they never appeared again. Now, here's an even worse example. Mia. It's supposed to be a diverse character. And, we're kicking out the good characters for this one. And it's like, we're going to have diversity, right? Yeah. They did nothing with Nia. And I would actually say what they did with Nia was almost racist because all they did was shoehorn the fact that, she was like, from a different country down our throats in every advertising. All she could ever say was, that she was from Kenya and this. And it's like, borderline actually racist. And then they did nothing with the character and just stereotyped her, but hey, it was that checklist and the media ate it up. And now the newest one is just Bruno. I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. The amount of times Mattel has done this, it's just the mind-boggling, the fact that people are still surprised when stuff like this comes out. And so I've had enough. This isn't the only thing, but this is like the last straw for me. Mattel pulls so much crap, and I'm just done. So from this day forward, and I suggest you do the same, because people have power to stop big companies from doing crappy things. Apple removed a bunch of the stuff off their laptops. People complained long enough, and they brought it back. We have the power to stop Mattel from doing their shitty things. Let's show them that them using people's things that they can't things that they're born with and using it to make a profit and make themselves look better to get on a checklist mark, like clicked off, we need to prove to them that that's not okay. So I'm here from saying that I am not going to support Mattel anymore. I'm not going to buy any of their products, and I'm not going to watch any of their shows. Now I feel like, oh, well, how are you going to do a durability test? Well, I might just not be able to do on any All Engines Go, or buy it off of eBay used. The only problem with that is those people might be selling those, going to the store and buying more, which then in a way still supports Mattel. So, I'll be very cautious of that in the future. But I know that some of you are sad because some people genuinely somehow like All Engines Go. And that's fine if you do. But my suggestion is watch fan uploads of it. Which, at the end of the day, it's like, it still kind of sucks because somebody has to get those fan uploads, which means somebody in a roundabout way is giving Mattel money. So the ultimate thing is just don't buy anything related to All Engines Go and just buy the old stuff that Mattel has no way of getting anything from. But that also does suck because Bachman stuff, so it's like, I can't promise that I won't buy stuff at all, but I'm not going to buy any of the All Engines Go stuff or any of the new wooden railway stuff. I'm not going to buy that either. The only stuff that I might crack is just Bachman, but that goes through Bachman, and Bachman gets that money, and so Mattel only gets a little bit. So in that way, I'm seeing that we're supporting a good company and a shitty company, but I'm hoping the good company gets more of the money. So, that's just my little blown thing, is like, if you want to go read up on it, just go onto Twitter, just honestly search it up. But basically, Mattel doesn't care about you. They're a big company. All they care about is their bottom line, and I've kind of had enough. We need to see change in Mattel, and they need to fix this show that we love. If you say you love it, then I know it's going to be tough, but come on, join with me and don't support Mattel in anything. We can maybe save the Thomas Random franchise. You have to stay strong, and that's all I really wanted to say. Until next time, I shall see you on the next one, and goodbye.